Good morning. Welcome. Glad you're here, and this is a video for YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. So really the intention here is to simply move. We're in the midst of this COVID-19, and kind of what I want to ask you personally is, how has COVID-19 affected you personally? In a way that has been positive. Right, so often our minds want to go right to the negative, all the stress or the bad things or the change or whatever it is. And my question for you is how has COVID-19 affected you positively? For me personally, it's given me the opportunity to get in front of you right here on this mat in this room on camera versus live, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because sometimes we travel, so it'll give me opportunity to even look back at my own self and where I may not have to think about doing my own routine, but I can watch it and do it at a later date, and I hope that's what you're available to do too. So here we go. My camera just broke down over here. Let's see. So we're going to start live right now. We already are live, but my intention is to... Sorry for the little bit of the blip in the camera. It changes in about 1 minute. Stay with it. Don't. No big deal. Call it body weight movement. But whatever you call it healing. Because that's what you're doing. You're getting rid of the stuck energy, moving in some breath, moving your body around, creating some good things in your body. So, glad you're here. Let's get to moving. Child's pose. In your child's pose, set a personal intention. Set a reason to be here, a reason to practice, a reason to move. My reason to be... Nice, and move your body, walk in place. Technical difficulties. Just walking in place, bending the knee, straightening the leg. Nice, and then take your right leg up, keep it straight, but stack your hip. Make some ankle circles here with a straight leg. Press your left heel toward the floor. Big ankle circles. Other way. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Come up on the ball of your left foot and then make some big rotational circles of your hip. Other direction. Opening up your hips. And then option to stay right here and hang dog or roll on over, flip dog. Reach. Extend. Downward facing dog. And then lift your left leg. Press your right hip toward the floor so you're straightening through your right leg, straighten through your left leg. Make some big ankle circles. Other direction of ankle circles. With your hips stacked. You come up on the ball of the right foot, bend your left knee, stack the hip, big hip circles. Full motion. Other direction. And flip dog. Or hang dog. So you can hang out right here. If you're like, Brad, I don't know how to flip dog. No big deal. Roll over though. Take a chance. Feet are underneath your knees. Reaching, extending, opening. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Down dog. Big full breath in. Big giant high plank, high push-up position. Lift your right leg, lower halfway. Back up, drop your right leg. Lift your left leg, lower halfway. Back up, drop your left. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big giant high. Look forward. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. So press into your feet, reach into your fingers. Take your right wrist, stretch over, or left wrist with your right hand, stretch over to the right. Look up underneath your left arm. Okay, come back. Take your right wrist with your left hand. Stretch over to the left. Wiggle your toes, squeeze your legs. Back to center. Take a big breath in, sweep both arms up. Exhale, bow. Take your hands on your thighs, create a flat back. So as you're flattening your back, if you need to bend your knees right here, play with straightening your legs, taking the bend out of your low back. So this is a flexed back. This is an extended back. Draw your shoulders back. So we're creating some body health. Squeeze your belly. Reach your hands back, lift your chest. Open up your legs, wiggle your toes. Bow. Press down, inhale, rise. Exhale, fold, just some movement. Halfway lift, kick into the flat back. Squeeze your shoulders and then step back, high plank. We're gonna do, and then right near your high plank, make sure your shoulders aren't behind your wrist, that your shoulders are ahead of your wrist. We're gonna do some protraction, retraction, some healthy scapula movement. That's protract round, and then retract. Protract round, and then retract. Keeping your elbows squeezing straight and your elbows forward. Protract round, retract. Protract, retract. One more. Protraction, retraction. All the way back up. Somewhere in between, look halfway forward. Lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, 1. Okay. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Lift your chest, squeeze your thighs. So we're just opening up the shoulder blades, the chest. We're on the computer so much we got forward posturing. We're opening that up. Squeeze your thighs more. Press back, child's pose. So taking your knees a little bit wider than your chest, big toes touching, forehead to your mat. Touch base with your intention while you're here. Bow. And downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big high out. Lift your right leg, bend it, stack it. Tap your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it there. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your right knee to your left elbow for 5. If you want more, straighten your leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the right elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and back. Roll open, flip your dog. Roll all the way over. Open up. Stretch forward, seat forward. High plank. Right into a side plank. Right hand down, left hand up. Moving our body. See your left thumb, lift your left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, high plank. Left side forearm, might take your left forearm to the floor, right hand up for 5. Let's hit 5, I'm at 5 minutes. Just kidding. Both elbows to the floor. Squeeze your core. Breathe. Good. Downward facing dog. Take a big full breath in. Big giant lift your left leg. Open up and take your left knee to your left elbow for 5. Over to your right elbow. Maybe straighten the right leg or the left leg. 5. Back over to the left elbow for 5. Up and back. Roll over, flip your dog. Open up your hips. See your left thumb. High push-up. Left side side. So your left hand's down, right hand's up. Lift your left leg, or right leg, excuse me. Right side forearm plank. Getting our heat built up, heart rate up, core built up. High plank. One of the funniest things I've heard so far, like you want to sit around at your house, that's great, but just put your swimsuit on and sit around. And if you're comfortable just sitting around in your swimsuit, that's great. I'm not making fun of swimsuits, but really way deeper than how we look. It's the creation of a healthy body. It's not how we look to me. It's really more about creating physical fitness, creating some physical strength. Okay, this time, we're gonna do some pinching my arrestina kicks. So that is forearms on the ground, head off the ground. And you're gonna do some L kicks, so you'll kick up with your legs in an L, right? So don't kick up with one foot and then try to get the other one up there. Kick up with one foot and just come to an L, 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 right? Or if you know pinch arrestina, go up. So L kicks kind of look like this. L, 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 or go up, or go up. Breathe wherever you are. Child's pose. Take your big toes and touch, sit your hips back. Let go. Down dog. Right foot forward, drop your back knee. So this is for hip flexors. So the TFL, psoas, iliacus, and the rectus femoris. Stretching out the back leg. Sink down, and come up. Just gonna do a few sink downs and come back up. Just kind of playing with your end range. Nice, and so I want you to extend your left arm up. So your right foot forward, left leg back, left arm's up. Lean across with your left arm. Twist. Left elbow outside of the left right thigh. Maybe back of the back foot, press down. Don't curl your toes under, keep it down Press up with the back knee. Squeeze your core. Release. Half splits. Straighten your front leg, walk your hands forward, spread your toes. Breathe, intentional breathing. So we're trying to stretch while we continue to breathe. And then you're going to go into half frog. Bend the front knee. Take the back leg across. Reach up with the left hand. Breathe. See your left thumb. Gate pose, so you're reaching to the back corner of your mat. Press your hips up, reach over yourself. Roll your heart open toward the sky, the ceiling. Back to the top. High to low push-up. Keep your right leg lifted, maybe. Up dog, press the tops of the feet down so your toes aren't curled under, they're down, so you're lengthening the feet, the fronts of the legs. Open up. Down dog. Giant breath in. Big full breath out. Let your left leg bend it, stack it, open it. Giant step forward. It's called lunge in A. Drop your back knee. A few sink downs. A few sink downs. Bodyweight movement, man. I mean, to me, it's the holy grail of fitness. You can turn big tires over, lift lots of kettlebells, whatever you want to do. That's all great, not bad. Come to a stillness place, reach up with your right hand. But for me, I'm 52 years old, and as I grow older, as I stay on this planet longer, my intention is to be able to move, right? Be able to move my body and stay physically fit. So for me, I don't have to lift a lot of things that are heavier than myself. So I feel like if I can just lift myself, I'm doing pretty good. Take a twist. Right elbow outside of your left thigh. Press down into the back foot, lift the back knee. Squeeze your hips together, squeeze your belly. Half splits. Drop the back knee, straighten your front leg. Walk your hands forward, spread your toes. So the truth is, you don't have to be into yoga. Just gotta be into yourself, taking care of yourself. Half frog, bending your knee, taking your shin across your mat, reach up, open up. Gate pose, reach to the back corner. Press the hips up, reach back. Back to the top of your mat. Coming into a high plank, high push-up. Maybe you drop your back knees, or maybe you lift the left leg. Lower halfway, uncurl, up dog. Lift your hips, keep your toes uncurled, roll over your toes slowly. Physical health. Big full breath in, big giant high. Now look forward, step or jump into a yogi squat. I'm gonna turn and face the camera. All right, so we're just using the elbows to open up the thighs, lifting the chest. Take a few wiggles. Maybe a few giggles. So your heels, see if you can keep your heels on the ground versus being on your toes. Totally different when you're on your toes. Take your heels down, maybe you come up a little higher to make this happen. Put your left body inside of left torso inside of your left thigh. Press and open the right leg. Maybe take your left hand to your right ankle. Look up over your right shoulder. Squeeze your belly. Release. Wiggle your right torso inside of your right thigh. Press into your left thigh. Maybe your right hand grabs your left ankle. Open up. Juicy hips. Juicy hips practice. Release. Bow. Bring your big toes to touch. Halfway lift, get a breath. Deep fold. Chair pose. So bend your knees. Reach up with your arms. Take your hands to your heart. Take a twist to the right. You're like, hey Brad, can I do half or sacro? I'm like, yep, go for sacro. You're like, what is sacro? Don't worry about it, or watch this, I'm about to show you. Don't take a little break. You're gonna bend your knees, your left elbow outside of your right thigh, your right elbow on your hip. Lean forward, lift your feet. From there, maybe straighten the leg. Open up. Heads off the ground. Back to yogi squat. Whenever you're done. So, side crow. If you're like, nope, I ain't got side crow, maybe play with crow. If you know what crow is. Bow. Keep your feet about 2 fist widths apart. Take your first 2 fingers, hook them around your big toes, halfway lift, and fold. Pull your chest toward your thighs, your head toward your toes. Release, big toes touch, chair pose. Hands to your heart, twisting to the left. Now, you stay right here. Twisting is strengthening a lot of things, twisting a lot of things, good. Or play with side crow. Side crow. And then yogi squat, whenever you're done. Okay, one more standing series. Let's wrap it up. Down dog, high plank, low push-up, upward dog, downward dog, right foot forward, crescent lunge, keep your back heel lifted. Hands up, twist, left elbow outside of the right thigh. Squeeze your belly, tuck your tailbone. Warrior 2, spin your back heel flat, come up. Sink down, flip your palm, reverse. Side angle. Elbow on your thigh, extended side angle, left arm over you. Roll open. Half moon. A little bit of balancing, so you're gonna step onto your right leg, stack your left hip if you can, grab your left foot with your left hand, open up. I'm gonna turn and face the camera, right? So if you got this, I want you to squeeze your core, bend your front leg, come up, dancer's pose. Kick and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your left foot, put it on top of your right thigh, at the risk of falling, and sink down. Sink down. Sink down. Take your arms. Create a warrior 3. Fly your arms back or hug your shin. Spread your toes. Cross your legs so pinky toes touch. Bow. Nice little hamstring stretch. Halfway lift, step back. Move through a vinyasa, high to low push-up. Up dog. Down dog, ha. Big full breath in. Big giant high step. Your left foot forward, come up. Crescent lunge. Take your right elbow outside of your left thigh. Twist. I'm practicing in a heated room, so if you can, turn your heat up if you haven't done so already. Or next time you practice. So good for us. Lift up, open up. Warrior two, spin your back, go flat. Come up. Reverse, flip the palm, reach back. See what you see. Side angle. Taking your left elbow to the left thigh, reach up, extended side angle, reach across you, over you. Holding open. Half moon, you're stepping onto your left foot, lift your right. If you got this, bend your knee, grab your foot. Chapasana. Open up, yogis. Or fitness workers, whatever you want to call yourself. Christians, people of heart and soul. Level your hips, come up, dancer's pose. Full expression. And release your right foot over your left thigh. Sink your hips, maybe reach back, maybe hook your shin bone. Nice big hip opener right here. Breathe. Release, pinky toes touch, halfway lift, and fold. Reach behind your legs, press your right leg into your left. Open up your hamstrings. And release. Come onto your knees. Gonna go curl your toes under. Put your big toes to touch, sit back. With your eyes closed, take a moment to breathe, to wipe the sweat off, and get a drink. Last few minutes. Take your hands on your low back, come up. It's called Ustrasana in yoga or camel pose. It's for the front body. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart up, breathe through your nose. Big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out. Sit back onto your heels. Nice, so we're just gonna do a few exchanges. So take your right hand on your right heel, come up, reach up with your left. See your left thumb and come down. Left hand on the left heel, reach up and go back. Just going up and switching. Back and forth. Keep going. Okay, good. Come onto your back, cross your ankles. Come onto your back. Bend your knees. Called bridge, right? So, in bridge, we got this natural curvature in our back, low back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press the small of the back into the floor, squeeze your core. Let your hands rotate upward. Right, that allows, it's called external rotation. So it's palms facing the ceiling. Letting your shoulders, your heart, your chest open up. Different than all this forward posturing stuff we do. Right, so we're chin toward the chest, palms facing up, wiggle the shoulders together. Take a big breath in, pressing the small back in the floor. Breathing. Good, lift the hips up, keep lengthening in the small of the back. Wiggle your chest, chin toward your chest. Want to take this higher? Maybe put your hands underneath your hips with Lift your hips up. Come on down. Second set, so take a big breath in. On your exhale, squeeze pelvis toward the heels, or if you want to come into full wheel, take your hands behind you, come up. Big full breath in. Big giant. Come on down. Good, hug your knees into your chest. Big wiggles, big round circles. Ending. Last couple of things right here. Happy baby. Okay. Both feet up, both legs straight. So if your knees are bent and your feet are, your butt's up, press your butt down, straighten your legs. Knees over hips versus up and in. They're right here. Breathe, spread your toes, lift your chest. Turn your palms to face up, squeeze your shoulders together. Little bitty crunches, little bitty crunches. Awesome. Warm core. Make a head hammock. Interlace your fingers. Put your head in your hands. Drop your left heel to hover. Left elbow to the right thigh. 10. Little pumps. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Go for 10, 9, 8. Switch. 9, 8, 7, 6. Switch. 9. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 5, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, I forgot. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Now go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug and squeeze. Big full breath in. Big giant high. Supine twist. Take your knees to the left. Look over your right shoulder. Final spinal twist. If you can, straighten your top leg, grab your foot. If you can do that, see if you can grab your back foot with your right hand. Switch both knees up and over to the right. See if you can straighten your left leg, take the side of your left foot, maybe grab your right leg, right foot. Look over your left shoulder. Twisting it out. Okay, remembering we're all in this together. I'm so glad you joined me. I hope you made it through this video. If you didn't make it through, restart, do it again tonight, do it again tomorrow, whenever you want to do it. Thank you. We're all just making our way through the best that we can. Spread, or my challenge you, I would say, my challenge, be a spreader of good things. Go out there and smile, offer a nod, offer a hand, do some good things for people. May God bless and keep you. Have a great day, you guys. Namaste.